Hi, doctor. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you, Palak?
Good, good. Your sari looks so pretty.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So let me introduce the chief guest, the main guest of honor today, Dr. Anshumala Shukla Kulkarni, leading gynecologist and laparoscopic surgeon from Kokila Bain Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital. मैम आप जब कोई भी गायनेकोलॉजी वाले सीन देखते हो मूवीज में, जैसे थ्री इडियट्स में एंड में था, डू यू फील कि ऐसे मत करो, ये गलत है? बिकॉज हम लोग रेडियो वाले सीन देखते हैं तो हमें बुरा लगता है.
हाँ, इनएविटेबली ये ऑलवेज क्रिटिकली थोड़ा सा देखने की आदत होती है. सो अगर मेडिकल से रिलेटेड कोई चीज दिखा रही होती है तो इमीडिएटली कमेंट तो 100% आता ही है, पर फिर देन यू टेक इट विद अ पिंच ऑफ सॉल्ट. सो बट हाँ, मैं बच्चों को जरूर बताती हूँ ऐसा नहीं होता, ऐसा नहीं होता है. डोंट
बट मैम हमने सुना है कि आप गाना बहुत अच्छा गाती हैं, तो बिफोर वी स्टार्ट द इंटरव्यू एंड बिफोर वी स्टार्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट the main issue.
So I like music. Music has always been a part of me. I've never learned. I've just about started learning. I think इतनी सारी पढ़ाई कर देने के बाद finally इस lockdown की मेहरबानी से मुझे समय मिला इस बार finally कि मैं कुछ सीखूं और अपनी हॉबीज को आगे बढ़ाऊं. तो इस कारण मैंने मतलब अभी रिसेंटली सिंगिंग शुरू करी है. ऑफ कोर्स ऐसे सिंगर मैं बहुत रही हूँ. ओटी में भी सब लोग जानते ही हैं. डॉक्टर अंशुमाला की ऑपरेशन थिएटर रहेगी तो वहाँ गाना जरूर बज रहा होगा.
गाना चलेगा. Which is your favorite गाना while doing surgeries?
While doing surgery, बहुत सारी. It depends on the mood really, but I guess I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna get me down is my favorite
song. Super. So हो जाए like two lines before we begin talking about.
You'll have to bear with me for what I have, what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't mind singing this song. It's called Pari Hu Main. You would have heard Sunita Rao.
Of course.
Yeah, it's also one of my very favorite songs, and it goes like this. आई मैं तो आई नजारों के अनजाने जहां से, लाई मैं तो लाई बाहर के वहां से, ना मुझे छूना न दूर परी हूँ मैं मुझे न छूना परी.
आजकल के टाइम में गाना बिल्कुल सूटेबल है. डोंट टच मी, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग.
सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग.
लेकिन जो एक सब्जेक्ट जिसे हम छूने वाले हैं, जिसके बारे में बात करने वाले हैं, वो है एंडोमेट्रियोसिस. एक तो मैं कहना चाहूंगी यार, यू डॉक्टर्स, हाउ डू यू लर्न ऑल दिस डिफिकल्ट नेम्स, डिफिकल्ट स्पेलिंग्स? मतलब हर चीज का शब्द जो है इतना बड़ा होता है, which is the like toughest word that you've come across in your medical jargons.
Toughest word. They all actually mean something. They all mean something. So there's always, like a pheochromocytoma would be something coming from the adrenal glands with some secretion. With oma tends to be a tumor. So you associate the words together and you kind of
हाँ, जैसे हम लोगों को समझ नहीं आता, but you can figure out the meaning.
Yeah, I guess it's tough at times, but then when we break up the words, we know where we stand, so it becomes easy. Leiomyoma is muscle related. Again, oma is a tumor, so it's like that.
Going up.
Yeah, no, we tend to do that too. बुरी आदत है डॉक्टर की. हर 2 मिनट में we start talking as if कि सबको पता है सब कुछ.
ऐसे भारी भरकम शब्द. But today we're talking about endometriosis. So what is that? अगर सरल भाषा में हम समझना चाहें इसे तो.
So जैसे कि we all would know and हमने सीखा है ये आजकल बच्चे मतलब उनकी subjects has become so good that when I see my daughter's biology I realize she's learning काफी कुछ चीजें जो हम शायद MBBS के टाइम पर शुरू करते थे. तो हम सब जानते हैं यूट्रस बच्चेदानी होती है जिसमें यूट्रस has a lining called the endometrium. This lining is what sheds every month when you are having ovulation. So when the egg is coming out, this lining gets shed every month. That's what you call as periods. Now this lining has a very unique एक quality बोल सकते हैं या एक उसकी symptom होता है कि every time when there is an egg coming out, it will swell up in size in preparation for the baby, and if there is no baby, it all comes out. Now this lining which is responding to hormones starts growing outside. मतलब uterus के अंदर के अलावा वो uterus से बाहर ओवरी पर, फैलोपियन ट्यूब पर, सब जगह ग्रो होना शुरू हो जाती है यूट्रस के आसपास में। तो इस कारण से क्या होता है, ये ब्लड जो अब हर महीने, लाइक द यूट्रस लाइनिंग इज आल्सो गोइंग टू ग्रो एंड इट इज आल्सो गोइंग टू शेड ब्लड, पर ये
ब्रेक,
ब्लड
या
जगह नहीं कहीं जाने की, स्टार्ट्स कलेक्टिंग
या
इनसाइड. Now this
या
collection, abnormal collection of blood and abnormal tissue which is growing all around is your endometriosis.
I'm saying what are the symptoms, because period pains तो generally मुझे भी बहुत होता है, सबको होता है, तो इसके कुछ अलग symptoms होते हैं?
Correct, exactly. Actually, endometriosis एक ऐसी बीमारी है, एक ऐसी disease है which has not been diagnosed across the world for a minimum of 7 years. जबकि आपका onset of symptoms होता है, मतलब आपकी शुरुआत होती है प्रॉब्लम की, and आपके diagnosis तक पहुंचने में minimum 7
7
years.
साल? Oh
7
my
years.
God.
So women actually are going through so much trouble only because it just is difficult to diagnose this. So symptom में सबसे पहला होता है pain. अब pain हर एक को होता है periods के साथ. It's not uncommon at all. Everyone gets it. In fact, your mothers and people around you would tell you कि हाँ ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत pain हो रहा है. It's just started periods. By the time आप 20 years
eat
old होंगे,
a
ठीक हो
tablet, खा
जाएगा.
लो, कुछ खा लो.
हाँ, या खा लो, या शादी हो जाएगी, पेन ठीक हो जाएगा, बच्चे हो जाएंगे, पेन ठीक हो जाएगा. वेरी कॉमन थिंग, सब लोग बोलते हैं. या बट एक्चुअली ये पेन और एंडोमेट्रियोसिस के पेन में बहुत ज्यादा डिफरेंस है. आपने ये भी देखा होगा बहुत बार कि जब आप स्कूल में हैं एंड आपके आसपास में कोई एक लड़की होगी जिसको हर महीने व्हेनेवर शी गेट्स अ पीरियड, शी इज नॉट गोइंग टू कम टू स्कूल, शी इज गोइंग टू टेक अ छुट्टी, शी इज गोइंग टू सिट एट होम, और शी फेंट्स विद पेन. Now, the pain which is excessive, not allowing you to do routine
Unbearable.
unbearable pain which doesn't allow you to do routine activities. Huh? Pain which is there for more than a day, मतलब period से पहले, period के समय, period के बाद, it just continues to go on, the pain, then that is an abnormal pain, and that is the main symptom of endometriosis. Pain can also happen when you're passing urine and stools during periods. Pain can happen when you're trying to have intercourse also. That also can cause, is a symptom की शायद endometriosis हो सकता है. एंड देन बहुत बार एंडोमेट्रियोसिस का जो डायग्नोसिस होता है वो तब पता लगता है जब women is trying to get pregnant. So getting pregnant is difficult because of endometriosis. So that
तो अब
is
आई
the
थिंक
main.
सब लोग करते होंगे सब अल्ट्रासाउंड, ये सब सोनोग्राफी. दैट टाइम यू डू एंड दैट टाइम यू accidentally figure out that ये भी प्रॉब्लम चल रही थी.
Correct.
So how it is diagnosed, like medically diagnosed होता है, like under
So like I said, जैसे मैंने बताया, I said there is a delay in diagnosis, and most peculiar reason वो इसलिए होता है क्योंकि symptoms are like your pain is like a normal
periods
symptom.
है, वो same लगते हैं.
Ignore it. हाँ. एंड दूसरा क्या होता है कि जब आप सोनोग्राफी करते हो, जैसे फर्स्ट थिंग सोनोग्राफी कर लो, तो 60% लोगों में ये ओवरी में सिस्ट की तरह दिखाई देगा. ओवरी में सिस्ट मतलब इट्स अ balloon which is filled with old blood. So 60% people, हाँ सोनोग्राफी करी, पेन है, ओवरी में सिस्ट दिख रहा है, ओके यू हैव एंडोमेट्रियोसिस. बट दिस 40% अदर्स जो है, दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू गेट डायग्नोज बिकॉज उनका सोनोग्राफी बिल्कुल नॉर्मल होती है, कुछ नहीं होता है उसमें. ठीक है. बहुत बार MRI करने की जरूरत पड़ती है. MRI से कभी कभार इंटेस्टाइन्स की चिपके हुए एंडोमेट्रियोसिस या यूरिन ब्लैडर पे चिपका हुआ एंडोमेट्रियोसिस दिखाई दे जाता है. 1-2-3 ब्लड टेस्ट हैं जो आप कर सकते हैं डायग्नोसिस के लिए, बट द मेन डायग्नोसिस एंडोमेट्रियोसिस का आपकी हिस्ट्री पे, मतलब जब आप अपने गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट से बात करते हैं तो हाउ आर दे एबल टू पिक अप दोज पेन which is uncharacteristic, the reasons why you are having this pain, and then an examination. So you need to do an internal examination because ये सारे blood clots feel होते हैं. You can actually feel them inside uterus के पीछे हुई है, and then you come to know. So diagnosis always starts with basic ultrasound, but then you will have to go to an expert to be able to figure out कि अगर कभी ultrasound normal है तो pain कहाँ से आ रहा है. That way.
No, but I'm just wondering that where sitcoms देखते हैं वहाँ सबके पास regular gynecologist visit होते हैं. Do you think हमारे इंडिया में हम लोग औरतें गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट के पास तभी जाते हैं जब बच्चे में प्रॉब्लम होता है, बच्चा पैदा करना होता है? Otherwise, we don't go for monthly or regular checkups. Do you have patients who come to you without any issue?
Correct. We do actually. काफी, I mean, people are getting aware, especially when.
But what do you think is the right age? What do you think is the right age when you should, and what should be the duration?
Yeah, generally, you would want to start to see your gynecologist. Start your periods, so just to get a brief about कि periods क्या होते हैं, care कैसे लेना चाहिए, क्या normal है, क्या abnormal है, just to get an understanding of that. So probably with your mother you would want to come in at that age, and after 2020, I think once in 3 years if you see a gynecologist, unless you have any other problem, for general checkup till about 35 years of age, or once in 3 year checkup is good enough because it involves pap smear. Pap smear से screening test जो हम करते हैं cervical cancer, मतलब uterus के mouth के cancer की, Now that spleen test has to be done just once in 3 years. So if that one visit you come in and you just get yourself checked and you know everything is okay, that's fine. After 35 years of age, it would be almost a year, because then you need breast examinations regularly, you need pap smears. Now that culture of going to a doctor kyunki only if I have a problem is very much there, but I'm seeing a lot of patients who come to our health checkup. So we have health checkups in
Okay.
all major hospitals carry it, and कभी कभार वो प्री एम्प्लॉयमेंट चेक होता है, उससे पता लग जाता है कि कुछ प्रॉब्लम है when you're younger, or when you're doing an insurance, और insurance के लिए आप health checkup कराओ, you come to know there's a problem. So that kind of makes you aware कि हाँ चलो I need to get your health checkup done again. So there is a culture of doing health checkups now which is growing.
But now,
But I think we can say safely कि if you're less than 35, once in 3 years at least आप अपने gynecologist से मिलो, and after 35, once in a year at least you must meet them.
yeah. But if we talk about this thing, endometriosis, that how is the treatment like? मतलब, is it very difficult treatment? Surgical है, क्या है treatment?
So the key actually is diagnosis should be early and treatment should be started early, because endometriosis की कुछ चीजें हैं peculiarly which causes a problem. One is कि ovaries and tube जो है उसका सारा functionality disturb कर देती है, तो आपकी
मतलब औरतों की
fertility
बॉडी
problem.
और औरतें सब कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, औरतों की बॉडी औरतें सब कॉम्प्लिकेटेड.
इसीलिए हम लोग हैं to solve all the problems.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
so इसमें क्या होता है, ट्यूब्स एंड ओवरीज को इफेक्ट करने से प्रेगनेंसी रखने में मुश्किल होती है. तो अगर हम ट्रीटमेंट जल्दी करते हैं, so naturally you can avoid it. Now the first line of treatment generally is medicines. You would have to take medicine.
Medicines.
Now, I said endometriosis basically growth of this lining है जो यूट्रस के बाहर में ग्रो होकर तकलीफ दे रहा है, ठीक है. So any medicine which is going the lining or going to stop the growth of the lining, it's going to be a medicine. So it could be a medicine you take for 2 years and you will not get periods, or it may be medicine you take for a few months off and on, and it'll stop the growth or reduce the growth of the thing. So पहली बात medicine होती है. Surgeries are required for very very specific reasons. So you do this surgery through what is called as laparoscopy. Laparoscopy मतलब keyhole surgery होती है, दूरबीन से ऑपरेशन जैसे बोलते हैं. So that is the best method of doing it because magnification अच्छा होता है, अच्छे से दिखाई देता है अंदर, and you can do the surgery far better than open surgery for this. Even robotics can be used to do endometriosis surgery because again vision improvement बहुत होता है उसमें. So इसमें क्या होता है, सर्जरी होती है अगर आपकी सिस्ट बहुत बड़ी है, आपका पेन intractable है, मतलब it is not getting cured by medications. Your pain, you're taking the medications but there is no response and the pain is excessive and excruciating. Then you would want to have surgery done because sometimes you have nerves getting involved with endometriosis. So uterus के पीछे में and in the sacrum itself there are nerves which are supplying the lower part of the pelvis as well as the thighs, and the endometriosis may be growing on top of it. जो सोनोग्राफी एमआरआई पर नहीं दिखेगा एंड मेडिकेशन से वो बिल्कुल भी रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करता है, तो उसमें फिर सर्जरी की जरूरत पड़ती है. एंड ऑफ कोर्स अगर फर्टिलिटी चाहिए आपको तो यू वांट द ट्यूब्स टू बी बैक इन प्लेस, ओवरी टू बैक इन प्लेस सो दैट प्रेगनेंसी हैपेंस वेरी क्विकली. So then you need a surgery. So it's basically medicine and surgery combination.
Depending on case to case.
It depends on case to case. Yeah,
case to case. Yeah.
That's right.
So how can you avoid it? Is there a way that we can avoid having that? Like, or is it like you're born with it?
Palak, like you said, mysterious women hoti hain. Same way, endometriosis is a very big enigma, a very big mystery. We are all struggling to find out ये होता ही क्यों है. क्योंकि 25% women को होता है पूरे वर्ल्ड में, बट आउट ऑफ दैट वी डोंट नो क्यों 25% को होता है, 75% को नहीं होता है. सी टेक्निकली अगर आप देखो तो जो ब्लड है, मेंस्ट्रुअल ब्लड होता है, वो फेलोपियन ट्यूब से हमारे पेट में वैसे भी नॉर्मल लोगों में भी जाता है, पर कुछ में ये ग्रो होकर ये प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करता है, कुछ में नहीं होता है. बहुत सारी थियोरीज है, बहुत सारा रिसर्च हो रहा है इसके बारे में. तो जब हमको ये पता नहीं है कि वो होता क्यों है, तो हम प्रिवेंट कैसे करें इसको? Simple as that. So it's difficult, it's real. You can't say कि मैंने वजन कम कर लिया, like PCOD, वजन कम कर लिया, okay, I can prevent PCOD from happening, or any other diabetes, blood pressure, lifestyle, you can avoid it for some extent. Endometriosis, unfortunately, if it has to happen, it's your friend, it's going to be there with you. एक बार आपकी period शुरू हो जाएगा, and it will be staying with you till you finish your period. So it's pretty much going to be there for all your active life. That's why when you get endometriosis, make it your friend and manage it.
Your friend. If it's untreated, like as you said, most of the ladies don't even come to know that they have it. If it's untreated, will it go on its own? Will it run its course? What will happen?
what will happen is endometriosis, if we don't do anything about it, तो fertility affecting first thing है कि pregnancy नहीं होगी. Second thing is amazingly ना nature बहुत smart है इसमें. Okay, अब वो जानता है कि you are having endometriosis और endometriosis से बहुत pain हो रहा है इनकी body को बहुत pain हो रहा है और periods में problem हो रही है. तो what does endometriosis do or what does nature do? It starts killing the ovary cells. So the ovary number of egg cells in your ovary starts reducing. So what happens is
ताकि
you
वो
start getting early
bloody कम.
menopause. So naturally क्या होगा? Early menopause हो जाएगा तो endometriosis खत्म. It won't bother you anymore. So
But
in that
menopause के बाद it can't come.
it
Menopause के बाद
it doesn't. Yeah, generally with menopause it does not affect you. So nature has its own way of actually taking care of it. So if you don't do anything about it, you would probably either become menopausal early or you would keep having pain or आपकी bleeding इतनी excessive हो जाएगी, hemoglobin will fall down. We have patients who come here, hemoglobin 6-7 हो गया है because bleeding continuous है, बंद ही नहीं हो पा रही है.
So, but now you're telling me, I look back, a lot of my friends used to have very high flow and they used to put 2-3 pads, still there would be stains on the sheets. And it was like unnatural and nobody thought कि it could be something else. मतलब सब लोग इसे natural periods ही लेते हैं कि भैया flow ज़्यादा है. But something that heavy could be that.
It could be that. It could be that. In fact, I think we need to, coach. That's why I say you must come in when you're younger just to understand actually normal period होता कितना है. मतलब
होता कितना है?
वो 2 या 3 दिन होता है, कुछ 6 days होता है. Now 6 days is normal कि 2 days is normal. What is normal?
हाँ, what is normal?
Yeah, what is normal? So normal, ideally, now I'll tell you, normal is 2 to 7 days ka time period. So someone can have a period just for 2 days and stop and everything is okay. Someone can have period for 7 days and stop. Okay. So 2 to 7 days is a normal time. And how many days of heavy bleeding? Generally 2 to 3 days of heavy bleeding. Generally 2 to 3 pads in a day is a normal bleeding. There is something called as menstrual cup. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
So we have heard about it. So you can actually measure ki kitna bleeding ho raha hai. And ideally, पूरे cycle में 80 ml is your normal bleeding. So that is the amount of bleeding is normal. So some may pass it as a clot or some may pass it as a flow. But इससे ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. So
But ऐसा होता है क्या कि कम जिनको अगर 2-3 दिन हो रहे हैं that like they are like their reproductive system is lesser strong, ऐसा भी rumor और फालतूगिरी बोलते हैं.
Not at all. It's absolutely and perfectly normal. If you're having a 2 or 3 day small period, you are normal. You can get pregnant and you can very much be there. Somebody who's having 6 days period is also absolutely normal. So no, that's not true at all. I mean, that's just you. That's just your genetic makeup. That's how your menstrual cycle is made. So, it's just like your eye color may be brown or black or hair color may be brown or black.
This is genetics. Totally. If people have endometriosis and they want to conceive, so how difficult it becomes to conceive if you have it?
It can get quite difficult if the diagnosis is made at stage which is a little advanced stage. So like endometriosis, I would compare it as almost like cancer because it starts out with a minor and it goes on to stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Only difference is it doesn't spread anywhere else, but it destroys wherever it goes. That's the main thing. And अगर आप जल्दी उसको diagnose कर लेते तो naturally treatment is simple and pregnancy is not a difficult thing. You can get pregnant easily. After surgery, generally 6 months is the time when natural pregnancy आसानी से हो जाती है if you're a stage 1, stage 2. But अगर आप stage 3, stage 4 है जहाँ obviously बहुत सारे organs affected हैं and things have got spoiled, they are not working correctly. The fallopian tube is a very delicate thing. It is the one that is the connect between the sperm and the egg. Very, very delicate thing. The littlest of infection, the littlest of blood would cause the cells to get completely destroyed. So if your fallopian tube is affected, you can't get pregnant because वो egg and sperm मिलेगा ही नहीं.
हाँ, मिलेगा ही नहीं.
Yeah, so stage 3, stage 4 becomes difficult. Then like I said, eggs count कम हो जाते हैं इनके. So often 31, 32 पे अगर कोई severe endometriosis का होगा तो they will find कि उनके eggs ही नहीं बचे. So they will require IVF or test tube babies or in vitro fertilization techniques or assisted reproduction to get pregnant. So it depends on the stage, but yes, it can get quite difficult if you ignored it and not diagnosed and you find out only at a very advanced stage. So then it becomes very difficult.
Doctor, thank you so much. जाते जाते the people who are actually suffering from endometriosis, आप उनको क्या बोलना चाहोगे pain management में या फिर diagnosis में, whatever parting message you want to give it to them?
Yeah, so the message that I would like to give all of the women out there is endometriosis is affecting 25% women across the world. There are enough organizations which are doing a lot to create awareness. And my message to you would be, if you are having heavy bleeding and excessive pain, which is not controlled by regular medications, don't keep ignoring it. Seek help. See an expert in endometriosis, because that makes the key difference to getting the correct treatment, correct diagnosis at a time. So you can save functionality and your, going forwards, how your endometriosis actually is going to be, because you're going to deal with it from a year of maybe say 25 to 45, so 20 years of your life. Is it going to be your friend, or is it going to be something which is going to keep bothering you all the time? So I think the key is to get a diagnosis done correctly and see an expert at the earliest done correctly. There are a lot of information available online, and I think there are some websites which are very authentic, like endometriosis.org, which is a very active website telling you details about its, let's say, the latest developments, as well as information for people to understand what endometriosis is all about. So don't ignore that pain. Don't accept pain, and don't accept it that it's okay. Don't, chala jayega bacche ke baad, shadi ke baad. That's not true. And getting pregnant is going to cure you of endometriosis also is not true. So there are a lot of people who berate themselves, ki I didn't get married soon enough and I did not get a child soon enough. That's the reason I have endometriosis. But that's also not true at all. Because endometriosis somewhere has a genetic background, somewhere has an immune system lacking background. तो वो आपको इसलिए नहीं हुआ है क्योंकि आपने शादी जल्दी नहीं करी या आपने बच्चे जल्दी नहीं करे. It happens to women who had 3 children and 4 children as well. So, getting pregnant is not the solution, but yes, finding the correct doctor and seeking help quicker is definitely the solution to this problem. Thank you.
And of course, you can totally go to Dr. Anshumala. She has all the knowledge about it. But ये doctor, you're talking about online तो कुछ भी बीमारी हम search करते cancer ही बताता है. Like this is like
yes.
Internet is full of cancer. You just write anything, they'll scare you so much. So it's good to talk to a specialist who can put you out of your fear, because to see your face, and when you doctors tell कि ठीक है, सब कुछ problem नहीं हो जाएगा, it gives us assurance too. Thank you so much, and thank you so much. आपने इतनी पढ़ाई की है ताकि आप जो है आज जो है सबकी सेवा कर रहे हो, सबकी help कर रहे हो. Thank you so much. I'm gonna come to you to get myself checked.
Perfect. I shall see you soon then. Thanks, Palak. Bye-bye.
Bye.